Welcome to your fourth spatial data handling tutorial with QGIS. Today we're going to be handling coordinate reference systems. Don't forget to drop by at Spatial Scientist on Facebook for you to get a list of video files like this. And if you have comments or questions, you could actually post your comments or questions under the particular video file. Under the link created for the particular video file which you want to comment or ask questions about. The very first thing I'm going to do today is to open your QGIS interface. Now on QGIS interface, having launched the interface, right on the menu bar you have the settings. When you click on settings, it displays a flyout where you could actually have custom CRS, style manager, configure shortcuts, customization options, and snapping options. We are actually dealing with coordinate reference systems today, so you select options. While on options, at the dialog box displayed, you will have some things displayed at the left hand side like this. Now here we have CRS. CRS means coordinate reference system, if I have not actually told you. When you click on CRS, you're going to have all this displayed on your system. Now right on your system, the very first option we have here is default CRS for new projects. The next one is CRS for new layers. The third one is default datum transformation. Let's deal with default CRS for new projects. You'd have don't enable on the fly reprojection. Automatically enable on the fly reprojection if layers have different CRS. And the third one is enable on the fly reprojection by default. And the question is, what is on the fly reprojection? On the fly reprojection is something you do that enables you to be able to use files of different coordinate reference system right in a particular QGIS page. When you open your QGIS and you're working with a particular folder, a particular project, on that project you could be able to use different coordinate reference systems or jobs of different coordinate reference systems, files of different coordinate reference systems on the same project. So if you enable it, you could work on Peradventure WGS 84, the one that Google Earth uses, or you could actually work on Datum right at the same time, and you can be able to import the two files, files created on different coordinate reference system as well on the same project, and you work on the two of them. So QGIS automatically calculates the projection parameters and does everything for you when you want to do that. So that's why I would prefer to enable on the fly reprojection by default on my own system. Now you have a particular type which you want to select. Always start new projects with this CRS. That is your default your default reference system that will always be displayed while working. If you click on select now, it's going to display this dialog box, coordinate reference system selector. Of course, this place says recently used coordinate reference system, so you could actually find this one on my own dialog box because I've been using any of these ones. But if you've not been using any of these ones, you would have to go and select from this place coordinate reference systems of the world. The fact is that we have so many coordinate reference systems. We have some geographic coordinate reference systems and we have projected coordinate systems. And as well, you as a user could define your own coordinate system. But I bet you're going to have to need a very good knowledge of geodesy or geodetic surveying to be able to get that done. Meanwhile, you can go and locate any type of reference system you want to work with. As a matter of fact, in this particular one, let's find WGS 84 because we're going to be using that as our coordinate reference system during this QGIS tutorial. Now click on WGS 84 like this. I'm clicking on it from my existing from my recently used place because I don't want to keep searching. You could have to actually search, but then if you want to look for it, you could trace it with this number 4326. That's the number for WGS 84 under geographic 4326. I tell you, let me just click it here so you could find it and locate it. I'm sure it's definitely in this place, and click OK. Having clicked OK, you go to CRS for new layers. CRS for new layers means when you are importing a new layer, what coordinate reference system should that be? Number one, you could tell it to prompt for CRS, that it asks you that this new layer you are importing, what coordinate reference system is it? Number two, you could use the project coordinate reference system, that is, if you are sure all of your files are definitely on this particular pre-selected reference system, then you're going to use option B. But for option 3, use default CRS displayed below, that is the one here. But now I'm going to prefer it prompts me for each coordinate reference system, since you're going to always find them the recently used, you're going to always find all your reference system under the recently used ones. So you can actually select prompt for CRS and you click OK. Default datum transformations. Ask for datum transformation when no default is defined. I don't actually tamper with that because I don't have issues with that. QGIS does what I want to do for me, so I click OK. Thank you. That is how to select a particular reference system. But before I leave, let me explain one more thing. While working on your QGIS page like this, you could come to the bottom right where you have CRS status. Now it says click to open coordinate reference system dialog. So when I click like this, it's bringing out that dialog, and this is the dialog box. So I could actually change my reference system right on this place. Now I've been using a particular system. I could now change it to something else. Maybe I want to use or reproject to WGS 84 UTM zone 31 Minadatu. If I click apply and click OK, it has changed it. Now you see that the type of coordinate displayed in this place has changed, and that's just it. Let me try and do that again so you can actually get me better. If I click on it like this, now let's get back to WGS 84 where we started from. Click apply, I click OK. You get it. Now my coordinate type has changed again. One more time, thank you for watching this video tutorial, and I hope that it has actually given you more knowledge of what you want to learn about coordinate reference system, most importantly in QGIS. Don't forget to drop by at Spatial Scientist on Facebook or any of these links where you could actually get information regarding spatial data handling tutorial like this. And if you have comments, paste them on any of the tutorial files, on any of the video tutorial files you want to comment about. Thank you very much for watching. You're welcome.